Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost over 200 pounds with diet alone, and now how I'm riding the wave of long-term maintenance. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started.
Catching on like a wildfire, feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I'm so glad that you stopped to check in with me for my week 2 of my 2024 whatever it's going to be. I don't really have a weight loss cut plan this year. I am just trying to find a new normal, and that's where I'm at. So the title of this video is going to be I'm embarrassed, and there are a couple of reasons why, and I want to get right to that at the very beginning of the video so that you guys can see why I labeled this video like that. But first of all, can we just take a moment to admire my super cute earrings? What? They are chickens. Aren't they cute? Candance Brewer gave me these. If you haven't checked out her channel, it's Candance Brewer, Brewer. She is an actual in real life friend of mine who has lost a lot of weight on keto and has a lot of recipes and things like that. She is the most angelically wonderful person, and she's super sweet, and she gives the best gifts. And a while ago she gave me these, and I don't really have the opportunity to wear them much, and I thought, you know, today I'm gonna wear my hair pulled back and I'm gonna show my chicken earrings because why not? With this cute top, they match. So that's what we're doing today. But let's get into why I'm embarrassed. Yeah, so number one reason. I believe in my last video, I was doing a quick ad for the new electrolytes by Keto Chow called Salt. Okay. First of all, I've been corrected that it's apparently pronounced salty, which is why it has 2 T's. I'm not really usually one of those who picks up on subtle cues like that. I usually pronounce things completely wrong. The other electrolytes that I don't really use very often that have a weird name like that are, I think, LMNT, as in the letters LMNT. And so I think it's pronounced element, but I would never have gotten. I've always said LMNT, and this one is salt because I don't know why that has 2 T's, but apparently salty. I am not good with the subtleties, and I apologize. I also believe I said that it was Perfect Keto who made the product, or that, or some other company that was not Keto Chow, which the irony is that I actually know the Keto Chow people in actual real life person, where I have never met anyone from Perfect Keto in my life. I don't know why I always confuse these 2 companies' names, but my brain just always does that. I flop them a lot, and usually I catch myself, but this time I missed it, and I feel really, really bad. But if you are looking for a really great electrolyte supplement, Keto Chow, see, I can't even say it without thinking clearly, has a new product called Salty, and the link is in the About section below. So please go check it out and let them know I sent you here, because I'm trying really hard to be a good advocate for Keto Chow, and I'm not always the best. A lot of times I'll say I'm gonna do something and I just don't ever get it done, because my life is, as you well know, insanity. And there's only so much I can do. So there you go. So sorry to the Keto Chow fam for screwing that up on the last video. I felt really embarrassed. Second reason that I am embarrassed, I'm not going to tell you right now. It has something to do with my weigh-ins and the scale. So I think it would probably be best to just show you the footage first before I explain the situation that I am wondering if I am in. I am not 100% sure. So in this video, I'm going to show you all the things that I ate this week, trying to stay keto and trying to find my new normal for 2024. And I'm also going to show you my 360 body view from the beginning of 2024 to 2 weeks later. I am also going to show you my grandbaby, because I spent most of this week photographing him. I didn't remember to take that many video clips, but what I did, I know that some of you love seeing a newborn baby, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in here as well, and I'm just gonna do that in order of how things occurred during the week. After the footage, I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it. I will explain why I'm embarrassed, and you can be the judge of whether or not you think that it's something to be embarrassed about or not. I don't get embarrassed easily, so it's saying a lot if I say that. Yeah, I'm just going to let the footage do the talking because, you know, I tend to over-talk, as you probably know. If you don't already, well, get used to it because it's going to be a wild ride. All right, let's get to the footage. Alrighty guys, it is 12 o'clock on Tuesday. I am heading over to do more newborn photos of my little grandbaby a little later, and so I'm grabbing some food before I leave. Today I got a double yolker for one of my chickens, so I cooked up this double yolk egg, put a little Mexican blend cheese on top. I think it is 30 grams of cheese with 85 grams of egg. Then I have some avocado, 50 grams of avocado with salt, and I have 30 grams of little grape tomatoes because they looked yummy. I especially love these little green ones. They just, they're yummy. And then I am having some of my typical yummy yogurt sludge, which is my favorite thing in the world. And I did a halvesies. So I'd have 150 grams of yogurt, 15 grams of protein powder, which this time I used Premier Protein, 1 squirt of lemonade Mio, 20 grams of almond milk to thin it out, and then on top I have 20 grams of blueberries and 20 grams of sugar-free Great Value brand whipped cream. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. So we're doing baby Percy in the bum up pose, and I've got him on my hands like this so that I can have the head, and I'm getting his feet used to bend in that direction because we're going to lay him down and bend him this way and this way, like that. Look at, he's just like, what you doing to me? What you doing?
It's
just
a person, not a doll.
I swear, it doesn't look like a person though, right? He is totally a doll. It's literally like I'm holding a reborn doll right now. That's how real reborn dolls are. They're like really similar to babies. But this kid is just Chillsville. Alright, that's, should we lay him down? Do you want to film me trying to lay him down?
Sure.
Probably won't work with mine, like he'll start bawling. Look at that paddle. Look how cute and sweet. It's just chilling out. Oh no, they won't believe it. There we go. Make him knock again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he moved a little bit. That is insane. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock. I am home from the dance studio. It was crazy weather out there tonight. Whoa, glad I made it home, and I'm finally having my final meal of the day. Tonight I'm having 155 grams of spaghetti squash with 8 grams of butter, 200 grams of real good chicken nuggets, 30 grams of the triple blend Romano Parmesan cheese, and 125 grams of the Alfredo sauce. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 10 to 1 on Wednesday, and I'm about to head out for a lot of driving. I'm not seeing the baby today, darn it, but that's how things go sometimes. Just have a lot to do today. So, I am having my first meal of the day. Today I made 2 eggs, and on top of those 2 eggs I put 30 grams of mozzarella cheese and a few basil leaves. Just cooked it and flipped it so that it would brown up. And then I put 60 grams of avocado with salt. And today I'm having 200 grams of whole curd, or large curd, whole milk, cottage cheese, I don't even know. And that's 200 grams, and then 20 grams of raspberry, sugar-free raspberry preserves, and 20 grams of blueberries. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 4 o'clock. It is pouring snow again, so I am not going to the dance studio, but I am going to be editing photos. And so I'm going to have my snack here at the desk.
So yeah, I'm having bold Thai chili, almonds, and a Built Bar, and that's gonna be my second meal of the day.
Get in my eyeball!
Oh my goodness. It's a winter wonderland. Look at this, guys. We haven't had much snow this season, not like last year. You guys remember last year and Snowmageddon? It was insane. Yesterday we had this weird like windy squall thing that was super scary. I was driving in it, and then today we had to not go to ballet because of this. You know, you should probably have like, you know, a coat on or something, man. Like something. Well, you're in junior high. Of course you don't wear coats. I'm surprised you have a sweater on. Good grief. I know, because it's cold. Oh my gosh. I should take a picture because you look really cute. Alrighty, guys. It's about 9 o'clock on... Oh, I always forget what day it is. On Wednesday. And I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I'm having 2 chicken thighs. I'm not exactly sure why they are so papery looking. I may not eat the skin because they're not looking too appetizing. And then some vegetables. They look pretty sorry too. I picked the stuff, but I didn't expect them to be all the same color. It's kind of weird. But this is 155 grams of yellow squash, 50 grams of green beans, and 100 grams of grape tomatoes with 5 grams of butter. I am also going to have this Atkins Mousse Bar for dessert. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it is 2 o'clock on Thursday, and I am sitting in the parking lot waiting for my daughter to get out of her Utah Studies class. We homeschool, and she takes this little 5th grade Utah Studies class here at the library, and is really, really close to my favorite place to get fast food. It's not cheap. I literally had to go raid my dollar bills, and like they were not happy with me that I paid with dollar bills, but whatever. I was really hungry, and that's what I got to pay with today. So I am having a 6-piece wings with the sauce on the side, and this yummy garden salad with ranch, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty, everyone, it's 8 o'clock on Thursday. I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I was supposed to be making zucchini noodles with this, but when I went to make the noodles, they had gone bad, so I dug in my freezer because I am out of, like, everything, and I found this bag that Can Dance Brewer had given me way back when of some shredded cabbage, bird's eye, shredded cabbage scallion carrot mix. So I went ahead and cooked that up, and I also put in, of course, some grape tomatoes because they're so yummy, and I want to use them before they go bad. Put in 90 grams of those. So lots of yummy veggies underneath there. And then I have some chicken strips by Real Good Foods. This is 235 grams of the chicken strips, topped with 120 grams of Bertolli Alfredo sauce and 30 grams of mozzarella cheese. Looks pretty amazing. I hope it tastes good. If it doesn't, I'm going to eat it anyway. And this is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it is Friday. It is 11 o'clock, and I'm heading over to my daughter's house to do yet another newborn photo shoot. This will be, I don't know, like technically our third, one in the hospital, 2 at home. I do not have time to eat anything before I am leaving, so I am just bringing stuff. I don't know if I'm going to eat these like in the car on the way or if I'm going to eat them over there, but I'm just having snackers today. Quest cookie, Atkins Mousse Bar, Built Puff. My favorites. Alrighty, guys, it is 8:30 and I'm finally home. It was a fun day. I didn't even film half of what I did with that baby. He is so easy to photograph. I can literally just keep going, and then I forget to film it because, I mean, I should be able to because, hello, he's doing nothing. But anyway, I'm having my last meal of the day. I'm having 4 small chicken legs and some Quest chips. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it is Saturday. It's another busy day. I am here at our dance studio. The kids are working on their solos today. It is 11 o'clock, and I'm going to be going to Ronnie's house to do more baby pictures today because we totally forgot that we didn't do him in his birthday suit, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm here. This is what I'm going to have for my first meal of the day. Why are you weird? Okay.
Breakfast and I'm hungry.
Well, you should have eaten. This is not my fault, and I'm not sharing my food with you. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was fighting a war, held it inside my heart. Oh, we've been here before. Always coming home late, try to resuscitate all we've been fighting for. When you gonna come over? I've been out of my mind. Oh, it always gets colder when you leave it on the line. I've been trying to get better, wanna make it right. Oh, it's now or never, we can lay it down tonight. Everything gets lost in the dark. Easy to forget who we are. Not always as scarred as it seems. Hold on to me, we're coming clean. We're coming clean.
Alrighty, guys, we finished up at the dance studio, and I am now going to my daughter's to do more pictures of the baby. And I stopped to get the girls some lunch at Chick-fil-A and grabbed me a 12-piece grilled nuggets with a side salad. This is such a great way to get something keto at Chick-fil-A. It's the only thing I'll do now these days, and it's cheaper than every other option. So, because the side salad comes instead of the fries. And then this avocado lime ranch is so good, and that's a great little meal. I should probably have done that instead of all the keto snacks, and I'll probably regret it later when my calories are high, but it looks yummy, and I'm going to eat it so that I don't get hungry while I'm shooting the photos. Okay, buddy, we're going to do your last pictures. Are you waking up? Don't be waking up. What are you doing that for? Huh? You and your dang claws.
Hey, I'm taking them off.
Soon.
Mama, I can't find
Yeah,
my
look, he's
nail
like,
drill.
you're not going to take my picture. No, I'm
I
getting out
can't
this.
take them off because I don't know where my nail drill went.
Alrighty, guys, it's 9 o'clock. It has been a long day. That baby didn't want to sleep today, which is crazy because he's been so great all week. But we got the pictures made. I didn't do a lot of filming, but Dave offered to go get me wings, which is my favorite. Well, it's pretty much the only thing that makes keto worthwhile to my life. It's the only thing that makes me happy. So I do it a lot. And so I'm having 9 wings, sauce on the side, salad with ranch. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it's Sunday, and it's about 1:39. I'm about to have my first meal of the day. Nothing really sounded that great, so I'm sticking to my same old yogurt sludge like I tend to do when I don't know what else to make. I made an extra big bowl today. Today I used 300 grams of yogurt, 30 grams of protein powder. I still used 40 grams of almond milk to thin it out, and I still used the same amount of Mio, 2 squirts of lemonade, and 2 capfuls of lemon juice. Then on top I put 40 grams of blueberries and 30 grams of sugar-free whipped cream, which I made obviously a while ago, and it is, you know, kind of disintegrating. So it is what it is, and this is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty, guys, it's now 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I decided I am feeling kind of, I don't know, tired, and anyway, I decided I better eat something because I probably didn't eat enough before. So I'm having just 6 pieces of Lando Frost ham with a couple of pieces of Swiss and some mustard, and 70 grams of grape tomatoes, and I bought these almonds the other day at the gas station and never ate them, so I'm going to be eating these as well. Alrighty guys, it's 7 o'clock and I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I am having a 9-ounce sirloin steak, 200 grams of cauliflower, and 40 grams of cheddar. That's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 1:42 on Monday. It is a holiday today. It is Martin Luther King Day, and my kids are all home. It's very noisy out there, so I'm trying to escape for a few minutes. I am having a smoothie this morning. I usually make these with 230 grams of strawberries, 30 grams of blueberries, all frozen. Then I put in a scoop of protein powder. Today I used 24 grams of Premier Protein. Then I put in a couple of squirts of acai berry, I think that's how you say it, Mio water enhancer. I put in 200 grams of Greek yogurt and 150 grams of almond milk, then blend it up. Then I have 20 grams of sugar-free whipped cream on top. Delicious, and this is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 8 o'clock on Monday, and believe it or not, I have not eaten anything at all except for that smoothie I ate this morning. Don't exactly know how I accomplished that, but mostly it's because I'm out of everything. So I don't have anything to eat. But anyway, I asked Dave to make me a huge taco salad for dinner. So this is 2 packages of Quest whey protein chips with 8 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, 40 grams of cheddar cheese, 80 grams of tomatoes, 30 grams of sour cream. I don't remember how much grams of guacamole. It's just one of those little mini packs. And 60 grams of pecani sauce and a cup of lettuce. That is going to be my last meal of the day.
Okay, I have a few words. I don't really know what they are. So here's the thing. I actually think there might have been something wrong with my scale. So I don't know if you guys remember my tirade, no, not even really a tirade, but my self-deprecation, sad little whatever it was in my last video, which was extremely long. So if you even made it that far, clap, clap, clap. Nobody put a clapping emoji in the comments, so I'm guessing a lot of people did not make it to the end of that video because it was long, but it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. You know, every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. But I went on this whole thing about how sad I was that I gained weight so quickly, that I can't eat any carbs, that it's against science, and I can't even like believe it, and I'm super mad, and blah, 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 blah. Well, as you could see from the weigh-ins this week, which were down significantly from last week. So we will give me that props, right? Like, so I began the cut just 2 weeks ago at 231.7. And at the beginning of this week, I was already down to 220.9, which, wow, like that's insane, right? That's insane. So as the week progressed, I'm like, okay, this is where I am. This is kind of where I thought I was going to be at the beginning of the year. I was feeling a little bit more comfortable, a little less stressed out, a little less overwhelmingly, apparently I am a freak of nature. Well, we all know I'm a freak of nature, but not as much of a freak as I thought, which was a relief, right? So 220.9, 219.4, we're moving downward, 219.4, okay, we're stopping, 219.4, we're definitely stopping. Okay, the next morning, it was Saturday morning, so I had spent most of the week photographing my little grandbaby, as you guys saw in the footage, and on that Friday, it was sweltering hot in their apartment. It's kind of a long story, but they live in the basement, and the sensor's upstairs, and my mother-in-law is somewhat forgetful. If she feels cold, she'll turn it up. And we've explained a billion times she can't turn it up to 76 degrees without boiling the kids in the basement, but she can't seem to remember that. And so she's often turning it up, and we're having to sneak up there and turn it back down. Anyway, it's her house, so she gets to do what she wants. If she's cold, she's cold. And that's part of living in somebody else, right? Because they live in an apartment in the basement of my mother-in-law's house. So who is a saint, by the way? She's a wonderful woman. It was boiling and I sweated buckets. Like I haven't sweat like that in 100 years. Like I don't even remember sweating like that except for maybe back when I was losing weight before I started this whole thing with keto, when I was doing Zumba class, which by the way, if I could find a Zumba class that I could go to, that would be super nice. But I haven't been able to find one in years that I can go to, that I can afford, and that it's at a time I can go. Still looking. But that would be nice. I miss Zumba. That was a lot of fun. You guys never knew me when I was a Zumba girl. That was long before I had the regain and started this whole keto thing. Lost weight with a shake diet back then. That was kind of not really an MLM, but it was kind of a sham, as in they didn't tell you how you were losing weight to get you to keep coming back. And I think I've talked about that all before, but I lost 110, regained 150 when I didn't have that coach support, which I feel like is an utter fail, which is why I started this channel to begin with, because I think that's not fair. And I feel like the information should be free. And here we are. That's why you have this channel. So if you go back to my early days when I was teaching, that's where you'll find all the information about how I lost the 200 pounds to begin with. Anyway, long story short, the next morning I get on the scale. Well, actually, I had kicked and bumped the scale. And so I was trying to reset it to 0, like I always do if I bumped it, right? I don't always do it if I haven't bumped the scale. And when the scale stays pretty consistent, I trust it. You got to remember, my weigh-ins last week just came down normally, right? 231.7 down to 229.9, 228.6, 226.2. We didn't have any drastic drops, right? Well, this week I'm trying to reset the scale to 0 and it won't do it. It keeps saying ERR1. I still don't know what ERR1 is. I didn't actually look it up. And I am kind of embarrassed because I literally did tell a little white lie in my last video. I mentioned that when I got on the scale the next day of the first day of the year and I had gone up 10 pounds overnight, that I checked the scale and and replaced the batteries. Well, that's not true. I didn't replace the batteries. I didn't even pop the batteries in and out. I just believed it. Now, I said that I popped the batteries in and out because I was trying to be dramatic and I tend to over-exaggerate things. Sorry. I'm embarrassed about that because now I'm thinking, was the freaking scale broken? I don't know. Because this time I popped the batteries in and out. I did not replace them. I probably should. It usually gives me like a little battery thing that says your batteries are dying, right? So it hasn't done that. I popped the batteries in and out. The scale reset to 0. And I got on the scale and I had gone from 219.4 to 211.2 overnight. And I was like, nah. No. So I checked over and over. I reset it to 0 over and over. I did not replace the batteries. I probably should, but I don't have any. I ran downstairs to check. I have 1 battery, and I need 4. So I don't know when I'm getting more batteries because that's the thing that I always don't think to do. And I'm not very good at remembering to do things. Probably not going to remember to do that. Yeah. So anyway. You can be the judge of whether or not I was 7.8 pounds up the entire time. And it's just embarrassing that I went on a rant about science not working for me and my body being a freak of nature, or my body is a freak of nature and I just lost 10 pounds overnight. I mean, that's like 20, if you go from the top to the bottom, what is that? That is a loss of 22.3 pounds in 2 weeks. Somehow, I just don't think that's reality. I mean, I've had a whoosh before, and I have lost that much before, but that was when I was like, almost 400 pounds. Like, I was dropping the weight in the first part, but I was also eating 1,300 calories, most of which was from protein. And as you could probably tell from this week, I did not have very much of a deficit. I tried. So, I don't know. You guys be the judge. I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know what I'm saying is happening or not, but I'm kind of thinking I was 7.8 pounds off that whole time, even though it was so consistent. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. Regardless, I am no longer panicking about my body being a freak of nature because I'm back to where I was before my sugar festival at Christmas time. I'm not even going to call it a binge because I don't even think it was a true binge. I had a couple of moments where I ate a lot of Rice Krispie treats. Let's be honest. I had a whole package of Rice Krispie treats one time, but You know, to me, that just doesn't feel like a full-on binge. To me, a binge is when you just like saying screw it and you eat everything in sight. Anyway, sorry, I have my phone on loudness because I can't miss Be Real. And if I don't have the signal on, I'll miss it. So if you guys haven't been on the Be Real app, you should check it out. It is like I think it's a French app, but it goes off randomly and you just take a picture of whatever you are doing. It's very interesting. I try really hard to show something that I'm doing and not just take a picture of the floor. But in my messy house, sometimes that's tough. Yeah, you can probably see I've got this is a nice little spot. But if you could, nah, we ain't showing you the real look in here. It's scary. Guys, trust me, I don't clean very much and I don't like it. It's my least favorite thing to do. I get so angry when I clean. I really, 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 really hate it. But anyway, that's another subject. This is not a cleaning channel or a support group for those who don't. So we shall move on. So let's talk calories. 1680, 1507, 1706, 2089, 2132, 1936, and 1935 for an average of 1862, which is a tiny deficit. About 300, 400 calorie deficit a day, which is, nothing to sneeze at, especially if we're on the let's get to a new normal place instead of let's try and drop weight as fast as possible so that we can regain it during the spring, which I'm trying to avoid this year. That's been my plan, but it isn't working because last year I gained so much during the springtime and then I did not put the effort in the summer like I usually do. Tried to catch up with myself in the fall and obviously was unsuccessful since I'm still almost 10 pounds over 200. I am not in Wonderland and I do not love that. I really do not love that. And so I am trying to get a little bit more confident in my ability to keep a normal as much as possible. I don't want to do anything crazy. I don't want to be super watchy of every little thing. So I am just eating, and actually most of the time not tracking till after I ate right now, which is just a double check to make sure that I'm keeping myself in check. I'm trying really hard not to eat any carbs that I don't absolutely need, but as you can see, my carbs are a little high. My protein was a little low. I do like to have 10% of my calories in grams as protein, so I should have hit 186 grams of protein, but I only hit 162, and that is because I've basically been out of Built Bars, and I've been having to buy them at the gas station where they are disgusting amounts of money, like $3.19 or sometimes $4 a bar. When I use my discount code Keto Chaos on the Built Bar website, I get a way better deal than that because I think it's like $30 for a 12-count box, and I get my 10% discount on top of that, which you guys could also get. Just so you also know, it's like for the last 6 weeks, apparently I wasn't getting any commission from return purchases on Built Bar. This is my problem if I don't read my emails. If I had seen that they were taking away my commission, I may or may not have quit being an ambassador for Built Bar. As much as I absolutely adore and love them, I kind of feel like that's crap. Because I have a lot of return customers and I have been so frustrated thinking, man, I am just failing at this Built Bar thing. I'm making nothing. I have 2 sales that counted between December 6th and January 5th. 2. That's my biggest time of usually people buying them. We did start a new Amazon thing, so there's an Amazon link for Built Bars because I know people like to get them faster, and when they come from Amazon, I've even bought them with the Amazon link. You don't get the discount, but you get the fast shipping, so it's kind of you have to decide, right? But yeah, when they sent the email out yesterday that now I was going to get commission again, my jaw dropped. And I was like, wait, hold up. And I even messaged them and I was like, you're telling me I haven't been getting paid? I'm here beating myself up, think I am a failure because Built Bar used to be my #1 source of income, and now I'm making bupkis. Nothing. The anger was palpable. I was so furious. I'm like, no, that is not fair. I make these videos and most people pay me for that, just to be in the video. And now I'm not getting paid at all, not for any commission at all except for new customers. They're like, oh, well, we were giving 25% for new customers. And I'm like, okay, you can continue that, whatever. A lot of my customer base is return customers, as you guys well know who you are. And thank you so much for the support. As a relief now, my commissions are back. They're not as high as they were, which I'm trying not to get mad about. But I kind of feel like that's dirty and underhanded. It's like they're trying to get free advertising and they're trying to get like something for nothing and not pay us. And I'm like, I'm pretty mad about that. So Built Bar, if you happen to watch this video, you do that to me again, I may quit and tell everyone to stop buying from you. I mean, I don't think I could live without Built Bars. Let's be honest. But that made me kind of feeling some type of way, if you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling kind of used. I didn't even get a Christmas gift from Built Bar this year. And it's probably because I didn't make enough sales, and that's probably because they took away my commissions. I got so many good gifts from Built Bar. I've gotten a Minky blanket, which was my ultimate favorite thing in the whole world, and then it disappeared, and I still can't figure out how I lost a huge black fuzzy blanket. And so hubby bought me a purple one for Christmas, and it's just not the same. It's fine. It's just not the same. And I got a Stanley Cup. And I'm not one to buy into all the weird fads, but the Stanley I own is because Built Bar gave it to me. And this year, I got literally nothing, not even like a box of samples. And I am starving over here, guys. I need some freaking Built Bars, and I can't afford them right now because, you know, we just had Christmas for 9 children, and it's now January, and all the comp fees were due. I'm feeling some type of way, and I need to just stop that right now. Deep breath. Everything's fine. Anyway, if you would like to buy some Built Bars, it's safe now. Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say. That's where I'm at for January. I'm feeling a lot better. Of course, I'd like to be in Wonderland, and I don't know if it's going to be forever until I get back there. It does seem that when I gain weight these days, it is much more difficult to take off than it was originally before I had lymphedema on top of the lipedema that I didn't know I had. So the lipedema is fatty tissue disorder. It's why my legs don't shrink. You can see the nodules in my legs. A lot of people think it is cellulite, but it isn't. It's actually a fatty tissue disorder, and that fat that's in my legs, that isn't normal fat. Some of it is normal, and some of it isn't. But that fat will not go away without surgery, and I shall not be having that anytime soon. So that's why my upper thigh is just and my knees are just really, really big. And then after the surgery, I got lymphedema, which is basically when your lymphatic system isn't functioning correctly and you store lymphatic fluid easily. The carbs do make that worse. And that's probably why there's so much water weight. And thank the Lord it didn't stick this time because I was panicking over that last video. I know that I was just like, no, because I'm like, every time I've gone up before, since I've had surgery, every time my weight has gone up, I haven't been able to get it back down. So right after surgery, I got 30 pounds of water weight immediately within 5 days, which is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know why the doctor wasn't freaking out over that. I was, because he doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand lymphedema or lipedema. That's not his job. And it's okay. I don't blame him at all. You never know. You never know. So I finally got that down, and last January in my quick cut where I really stuck to that 1,300 calories, I was able to get it down to 188, 187, something like that, which was the smallest I've been post-surgery. But immediately upon eating carbs, I went right back up, basically, and then higher. So at the beginning of the summer, I think I was 220. I never quite got very far. I was still 220 in the fall. And I was able to lose 10 pounds over the fall. Then during Christmas, we had this whatever just happened to me. I don't know if it was a scale or the carbs or both. It was probably both. I'm guessing it was more like, instead of 23 pounds, it was more like, 15? But still, 16. That's a lot still in 2 weeks. So there you go. Even if it was a scale thing, it was still a lot. And now I'm back to where I was 2 weeks later, which is awesome. Much relief, right? And now working on seeing if I can diminish that a little bit more, but I'm getting nervous about that. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not sticking to 1,300 calories this time. I just don't have it in me. What I'm trying to do is make it through dance competition and photography season with a new normal, trying to stay keto as much as possible. I will probably eat some carbs. I'm not gonna lie. There will be some popcorn eating and then dance, picture editing, photo session times most likely, because I just can't survive without munching something, and nothing keto is satisfying enough. Even pork rinds, which are way higher in calories than popcorn. So, and there's only so much of those you can eat, because, you know, they're just, they're okay. They're okay for a while, and then, yeah. Anyway, I'm embarrassed. Hope you guys understand that I'm human and just putting it all out there. I hope this video inspired you to be a little less stressed about the scale and not trust it, because I know I have preached and preached and preached. Don't trust the scale. And I just fell into my own trap. It's painful. I don't know how I did that to myself. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all again, hopefully soon.